Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. One now for the rookie out of Georgia. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards.
23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback. They don't get the ball all the time. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second down and 8. Throwing is Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Down inside the 10. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So,
and he barrels his way into the end zone. Hunter Lipke, touchdown Bears. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. They'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be third down.
Okay, ready?
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he's going to be flying down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the set. Go!
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Tackle at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. Throwing now from the gun. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
13-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And the Lions are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you...
It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
Up the middle they go. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Take it in, back at his own 12. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's in. What a try. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's pick up, good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Williams. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Bears.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds, now at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's in! Touchdown, Chicago. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now. for the extra point.
Kicker on for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Lions have broken the deadlock. They move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Monungai is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Past midfield. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And I think you could just about lock up special teams player of the week, Mike. I mean, he's had some big returns already in this game, and now this is another one right here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions go up by 7, 28-21. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears go ahead and take their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The Lions called their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Williams going for it all, and that is incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
They're on the 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
will set up to throw. On the move, past the 40. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and
he's in! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On second down, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
Now Williams. Open man downfield is lovely. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And the Bears first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive move. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Tackled back at the 30.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bears.
Here's Williams now to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
On second down, they'll run. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Come on. Knocking ain't good.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. got room past the 35. And they'll be set on down. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get it.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Pass midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
Wow, they are
yards.
moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
First down. First and 10
Now a
at
first and 10 from
38-yard
the
line.
38-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
He's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he will score again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his third touchdown in the game. He's got 19 on the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropping for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the Bears' 5-yard line.
Second and goal.
Deputy! Panther 60! Panther 60! Go!
They'll look to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively.
used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
That is caught by the tight end, Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
3 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And the left burst and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Check.
1st down.
Here's Gibbs to the 5-yard line.
Jahmyr Gibbs back there. L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Hold the check.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Get it. Liking 18. Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates good with the extra point. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. 27. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on third down.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
21 yards. First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, Williams. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Cowboy 80.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Here we go.
First 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Lions. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.